All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Quick pregame show for the Fever versus the Sun. Oh boy, it's going down. Fever is down to the Sun 0-3, right? They played them 2 times back-to-back early on in the season before they even knew anything about each other. Had too much practice time. Sun is a veteran team, been together, been a winning team for a few years. Plus, they just added Marina Mabrey. That's crazy, right, in itself. And then Dejanay, I don't hear you tweeting out about this game. You know, WNBA ain't got to promote this game, huh? This game just self-promoted because Caitlin Clark is involved. Now, keys to the game, I'm going to let Christy Sides kind of put her foot in her mouth because I already know. If you've been following my channel, you already know I've been going for Damaris Dantas to play 25 minutes plus. I know that's out. Christy will never do that. So at least 20 minutes from Dantas. But a reporter must see what I see, because he didn't have that question for Christy Size unless Dantas was a key factor, he felt, for this Fever team if they're going to have real success. So he asked Christy Size a question about Dantas, who only really been getting no minutes, 9 minutes last game, 15, 14 minutes against the Lynx. But before the Lynx game, she was probably getting 4 or 5 minutes and she's been consistently efficient. So the more minutes you give her, the more productive she is on the court and for the Fever. So the reporter, shout out to him, journalist, whatever it is, asked Christy Size, what does she see in Dantas Damaris for this Fever team? Let's listen to Christy Size and I'll chime back in.
Jacob. With Damaris, what she's been able to accomplish coming out of the All-Star break, she probably benefited from that more than anyone maybe. What are you asking of her? And what have you kind of liked about what she's provided since that break?
Yeah. Dee is just a veteran player who has a lot of great experience. I mean, she played in Minnesota with Simone and Maya and Brunson and Sylvia Fowle. So she's been in these games that some of our players haven't been in yet. And she brings something out there just with her experience on the defensive end where she's covering just understanding the game. She's covering positions that sometimes we don't have, that we just don't know to be in those places. She also makes it really difficult offensively to be able to step out. And when we have 5 players or 4 players around Aaliyah Boston, it's really hard to double team Aaliyah in there. And she's just been knocking some shots down. But she's just been such a huge, you talk about having her during the Olympic break. That was great for her to have all that practice time with us and then just to be ready to go. And she's just done exactly what we've needed her to do since she's been with us.
Coach Jacob on the right.
Okay, so you heard what she said. Veteran, leadership, savviness, all the things I've been saying, but she didn't really say how great she is as a scorer. She did speak on her defense, which I've been telling y'all. She plays great defense and knows things that them other Indiana Fever players do not know. So, if that being said, you know all these things, how good Dantas is, and defensively, and you're supposed to be a defensive head coach, and you know Melissa Smith plays no defense, then it should be no reason why we shouldn't see Dee out there for at least 20 minutes, man. I'm yelling. If she don't get 20 minutes, it's a problem, because you're talking about you facing the Sun on top of that, who has bruisers down low. They got bruisers in Aaliyah Thomas and Jones. Big body, and they know how to use them. So you're going to have to match that force. And Aaliyah Boston, she plays soft as Dr. Cotton. She plays soft as Dr. Cotton, okay? And again, Alyssa Smith, she doesn't play any defense, regardless if she on the floor. Katie Lou, definitely, yeah, be sick, okay. She don't play no defense. So you need Dantas, you need AB out there, need Timmy out there, but definitely Dantas needs to be out there. All right, now, moving on. Caitlin Clark, shout out to you, winning Player of the Week, Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Keep continuing on this journey of doing big things, big things, big things. So love that. Continue that on. Already know Dejanay Carrington. Please cook her tonight. Cook her tonight. That's the keys. And Caitlin Clark, she also had her view of what they need to do tonight, which we all know, except for it seems one person doesn't know this, because we're going to watch now. But Caitlin Clark, let's listen to what she said, the keys for the Fever's success and winning versus the Sun tonight. And I'll chime back.
I feel like we're playing more up-tempo. I think the pace we play at tonight has to be fast. That's where we're going to be able to score a lot of our points. So I think that has to be the main focus. I think the first 3 times we played them, we didn't really play with much pace. When we played them here, we made a run there, especially in the fourth quarter. I think we were up 4 with 4 to play or something like that. So we had our opportunities here, but, you know, we get another one to try to avoid a sweep, and I think everybody's kind of fired up about that.
Go Matthew.
Okay, so what did she say? We need to run, up-tempo. That's how we're going to beat this team. We're going to have to run. So you're going to need defense in order to run. So, Christy, you said Dantas is great on defense, right? Not even including the fact she stretches the floor where you can't double Aaliyah Boston. These is out of your own mouth, so you're aware. So it should be no reason why Dantas isn't on the floor with AB, Lexi, and Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark. And then take AB out and you got Timmy Dantas. Timmy, who plays defense, to me, better than Aaliyah Boston. Dantas definitely plays better defense than Aaliyah Boston. You're going to need this. Lexi Hall, defense. Kelsey Mitchell, been stepping the defense up. Caitlin, you got to step it up on defense. Okay? You do good from time to time, but you do bad from time to time on defense. So hello. But that's why you have Dantas, Timmy, Kelsey, Lexi to cover up for Caitlin in her young defensive self. Okay? Because she played defense like a rookie. She don't play offense but she play defense like a rookie. But that's what you're going to need, the keys to this game to succeed. And again, shout out to Caitlin on her player of the week. Check out what she had to say. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the game. I'll be live post-game show, so make sure you tap in. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.
Win the Eastern Conference Player of the Week award. I'm sure on your list of awards it may not be your number one. But what does it mean, and at this point in this season as a rookie, to be getting that kind of award? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I think it's definitely a hard award to win, especially in this league, whether you're in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference. Like, there's so much talent on each side. Like, every team is just loaded. Like, this is one of the hardest leagues in the world because there's so many limited spots. So it's certainly cool. And I think for myself, like, coming out of the break and really playing aggressive, good basketball is something that I'm proud of. And I feel like as a team, we've done that too. So it continued to just build my confidence. I felt like I gained some confidence even going into the break and just being able to carry that. Once we started playing again, I think I've been able to stack some games together. And at times, like, consistency was kind of what I struggled with early on. And sometimes I'd be really good and other times I wasn't as great. So just continuing to find more consistency, I think, has been my biggest goal. And I think I've done a good job of that, heading into the break and certainly now. So just continuing that too.
Lou, then Scott.